What's going on, guys? Gomes back again on another MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty video. And of course, yesterday, as you guys are probably well aware, you guys can see it right there, the finest program did finally release in MLB The Show 18, and honestly, I'm really happy with the content that they've been putting out lately. With the new Immortals, they've been on top of it with new events and new, just fresh content. For a while, we had pretty much nothing, so it feels good that finally we're getting some stuff, and I guess it kind of makes sense because now is kind of the biggest time for baseball. But then again, you kind of wish they would have been doing this stuff earlier on, but hopefully this can continue for some time, and hopefully this isn't like the last kind of content that we're gonna get. But anyway, the finest program today we are going to talk about, is it worth it for you guys to go ahead and complete it? Now, if you guys do not know, the finest program right here, you can actually get a free finest pack. You do not have to do anything. You just go into the program. Obviously, you guys can see I already redeemed it, but you guys can redeem it and you get a gold or better player. I can actually show you guys right here what it costs. Chance to find a finest series flashback card, contains 1 guaranteed gold or better player along with 3 other player items. I really am not a fan of this pack whatsoever. Now, of course, I'm happy that they do give you a free one, but if you remember last year, we did also get a free finest pack, but it was a free finest player. If you guys look right here, this is spending 30,000 stubs to get a chance to find a finest series flashback card. That even if you do pull one, it could be bad. But I've been seeing the odds are terrible. Like, I've seen so many people in my comments, and please let me know down below in the comments how these packs have been treating you so far lately, because I just really want to get a gauge on them. I'm thinking about possibly doing a pack opening with them, but honestly, I really don't know because I heard the odds are so bad. I really would not recommend you guys to pull those. So regardless of whether or not you agree with me if this is worth it or not to complete the finest set, I think we all can agree these packs are ass. Stay away from them, chief. But anyway, getting into this video now, the finest program, as you guys can see, this is pretty much what it's made up of. It's just collecting cards, and now there are 2 ways to get free players, a guaranteed player. One is you have to win 50 head-to-head games of Battle Royale. This is like new games. It's not like carryover 50 games that you previously won. You have to win another 50 games, and then there is another one where you defeat all 30 MLB teams in the play versus computer missions below. They vary from veteran to Hall of Fame difficulty, so honestly, this is going to take a lot of time, but if you really want to get it done and you don't want to spend the extra stubs, this is 2 guaranteed players. Keep in mind, you guys cannot sell them, so if you pull 2 JT Realmutos, that sucks for you, I guess. But anyway, as you guys can see, the main component of this program is collecting flashback cards. If you guys look right here, to get 25%, you just have to collect 3 flashback cards. So obviously, the 3 cheapest are probably going to be Realmuto, who right now is going for about 60,000. But guys, this when I'm recording this video, the finest program has been out for maybe 2 hours. The prices are going to go down, guys, so just keep that in mind. Do not buy them right away unless you really want to get this done. But if you want to be smart with your stubs, and you guys know around this part I'm all about helping you guys out, about being efficient, not spending any more damn stubs than you have to, that's the way you're going to want to go. But even if you want to think of it right now, it's going to be about 170,000 to get this Josh Hader if you are interested in him at 25%, and that's going to give you 4 finest flashback cards. Now, the main thing that you want to think about for if you want to complete the finest program or not is the Immortals right here. As you guys can see, if you collect 6 finest players, you will get 70% and get this Immortal Dennis Eckersley right there. And honestly, of course, that only means you're going to have to collect 5 technically, because once you collect 3, you're going to get Josh Hader, who, if you guys look right here, he does in fact count. So you guys only need to get 4, or only need to get 5. You do not have to get 6. So it would probably be about these first 5 or so, and that's probably, I don't know exactly what the prices are going to settle at, but I would assume somewhere maybe around 40,000 per. So 40,000 times 5, that's going to be about 200,000 stubs if you want to do it within a couple of days. I would imagine they'd all be around 40,000, which is a lot. 20,000 stubs is a lot of stubs. And if you guys do need any help on getting stubs, by the way, I will leave a link up in the top right hand corner to my most recent stub guide. I really recommend that you guys make sure to check that out. It is currently the best, most effective and efficient way of making stubs, so I really would recommend you guys checking that out once again. But if you do that, if you collect those 5 and get the Josh Hader, you will get this Dennis Eckersley. But if you look right here, the program souvenir, that will allow you another 30%, and that's, or actually another 30%, and that is going to get you the 99 Immortal Mike Trout. I do not believe anybody has either of them right now. I could be wrong, but the last time I checked, nobody had them. Okay, somebody does have Dennis Eckersley, and they do have Mike Trout. So, and of course it's Teeps. What do you know? But anyway, as you guys can see, Mike Trout is now attainable, but it definitely comes at a price. You have to get at least 12 of the finest flashbacks. So once again, that's really going to be 11 finest flashbacks in order to get Mike Trout right now. Obviously, I really do not think that's worth it, because if you look at the 12 most, even if you said these are all the 92s to 93s are going to be like 40K. So that's still going to be 200K, and obviously that one's free. You're still going to have to get you're still going to have to get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You're going to have to get really expensive ones, like JD Martinez is really expensive, Javier Baez, Francisco Lindor, Jose Ramirez. These guys are really expensive, and I do not expect the price to go down that much. So I really do not recommend that you guys do the finest program. I'm really disappointed in how they rolled this out. And keep in mind, I'm not saying I don't like the cards. I think the cards are fantastic. If you guys want to see my full reaction on every one, I will advise you guys to check out my video where I first introduced them. But this Yelich is amazing. DeGrom is amazing. Mookie Betts is amazing. Baez amazing. Lindor, Jose Ramirez, pretty much all of them except for like JT Realmuto. And honestly, at least 3 are the only ones that I really don't like that much, but still, they are really good cards. I just don't think that they're that good. Otherwise, every single card is really, really good. So I love the card selection, and oh my god, you guys best believe I love the card art. Whoever does this card art, props to you, man. This is sexy as hell. I really appreciate it. Last year, you guys did a good job, and this year, I think you guys did even better, but I do not think that this is going to be worth it, at least right now. This could change if they do something to kind of fix the prices, but the reason why everything is so expensive, one is because the cards are really good. If you look at Mookie Betts going for 400,000, he's a good ass card. I mean, it's not like he doesn't deserve that price, but the reason why they are so expensive is because this does not guarantee a finest card. If this was 30K at the same price and guaranteed a finest flashback card, the prices would go down quite a bit, and I honestly really wish they would have done that. Necessarily, you don't have to give us a free finest card, because I definitely think that would really tank the prices. If you guys looked at last year, I got 99 Joey Votto like the day it happened, the day it came out, and I think I sold him, or he was going for like less than 1,000 already that day, and he's a 99 overall card. Granted, that was I think in December or January, but still, you guys get the point. 99 overall card, got him that day, the day he came out, and he was only going for like 100K. That's because they gave him out for free. Simply, it would have been such a simple thing if you guys just made it a guaranteed flashback in the 30K pack. The fact that you can open a pack worth 30K and possibly pull a gold that's worth 1K, that's despicable. That's disgusting. Come on, STS. You're better than that. I really, really like this program. I love the cards. I love the card art. I love everything about it, except for the packs. That is really where you guys kind of went wrong. And even though I kind of think this would be worth it, if you guys want my full recommendation on what you guys should do, I would recommend maybe to try to get the 6 collected, so that would mean the Hater. You guys can knock these 2 out. These won't cost you anything other than time. I personally value time, and this is going to take you a long ass time, but technically it will not cost you any stubs. So that's going to mean you're only going to have to buy 3 finest flashback cards. So even if I said the price settles at 40 about for these, that's going to be a 40, 80, 120. That's still 120,000 to go ahead and get Dennis Eckersley, which I don't know. I really don't know. Immortals in general were expensive. At least you're getting cards and you're not like exchanging pixelated hats and jerseys. So I guess that's a positive. But like I said, kind of really a little bit disappointing. At least how they rolled it out. Like I said, love the cards. Just wish they would have developed it and rolled it out a little bit better. But as you guys can see, if you were to do that, you're gonna get to 70%. I have no earthly idea at this point how they're going to do the 2018 postseason program, because I did not expect, or I kind of did expect, that everything would be on the market for the finest program, which I don't like. I wish that they had something in the ticket counter, because if you don't want this Yogi Berra, I don't know if we're going to see anything else in the ticket counter, so you might as well just spend your stubs at the tickets at this point. I really don't know, because at least if you put like 2 cards in the ticket counter, and then that would mean you'd only have to like buy 1, and then you could get the 6 needed for Dennis Eckersley, and then hopefully there's another way, because if you look at the postseason program, you can get 60%, so that means it's probably going to be broken into 2 pieces, one that's kind of a partial completion and one that's probably a full completion. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking it will be another collection thing for the postseason program. Maybe they're going to do something like they did with the Future Stars. I hope so. It's kind of a fun grind, and you earn a lot of extra loot along the way. You earned a lot of like tickets and stuff like that, and you got a lot of players. It was fun. It wasn't, you know, spending stubs. You were just spending time, which I think most people would probably rather do. So that's just in my opinion. To wrap up everything that I said in this video, the finest program, do not buy these packs. If you did already and you did not hear my words of encouragement before, let me get an F in the comments. No, just kidding, but let me know for real how your packs went. Did you actually pull anything or not? But overall, I would say if you have some extra stubs, try to get the finest collect 6. But otherwise, unless you really like want a certain card, I do not recommend you guys to go out and buy all of them. Buy Mookie Betts, buy Javier Baez, try 1 or 2 of them out. I do not think it's worth it to collect all of them, especially now the prices will go down, but I don't think it's worth it. It's best to just wait and see how they're going to roll out the postseason program, because maybe that's going to be easier, and maybe it's going to be more grinding and not so much spending, so keep that in mind. Once again, top right hand corner will be a link to my most recent stub guide. Make sure to check that out. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys have a great day, and the day guys comes out. Yeah.